Welcome to Rooted and Ready, the podcast from Annie's Project, where we explore the people, programs, and ideas helping farmers manage risk, build resilience, and grow successful operations. I'm your host, Carisha Devlin. I'm a farmer and training and curriculum officer with Annie's Project. One thing we've learned through this podcast is that no one succeeds in agriculture alone. There are incredible organizations working behind the scenes to connect producers with education, financial resources, and supportive communities. Today, we're highlighting one of these organizations, the Farmer Veteran Coalition. Veterans often possess many of the leadership, problem solving, and resilient skills that agriculture demands, but transitioning into farming isn't always straightforward. Joining us today is Diego Loredo, Public Relations and Media Manager with the Farmer Veteran Coalition. We'll discuss what the organization does, how it supports veterans, including women veterans, and how listeners can get connected. Diego, welcome to Rooted and Ready.
Thank you for having me.
To get us started, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your role with the Farmer Veteran Coalition?
Yeah, so my name is Diego Loredo. I am the Public Relations and Media Manager for the Farmer Veteran Coalition. I have been with the organization for almost 4 years. I handle social media, newsletters, emails, outreach, any kind of brand awareness. I'm basically the main messenger for the organization, along with my assistant here, who we just recently hired. Yeah, I handle any kind of any if we need to send out any kind of message to our membership, we need to do an email blast, any kind of social media. I'm usually the guy that does it.
It sounds like you stay pretty busy then.
Yeah, yes, I'm involved in pretty much every project here at FPC,
Wow.
but it's a good problem to have.
For listeners who may not have heard of the organization before, what is the Farmer Veteran Coalition?
Yes, so the Farmer Branding Coalition, we're a national nonprofit based here in Waco, Texas. We are almost 60,000 members strong. What we do is we help veterans transitioning out of the military pursue careers in agriculture, whether they want to start a garden in their backyard or start a full-on business. We help them with the right education, training, resources. We help them start from whether they don't have any agricultural background at all to, they have multi-generational farm. We help them get started, and if we can't help them ourselves, we try to point them in the right direction.
So, who founded it, and exactly, what was their reasoning behind it, and how long has the organization been going?
Yeah, so FEC has was founded in 2009 by Michael O'Gorman. He founded it after meeting with several military families, one of them including Pat Tillman, the mother of Pat Tillman. And he found out that a lot of military service members, they come from rural backgrounds. And oftentimes when they come back from serving the military, they kind of lose their sense of purpose.
Hmm.
For those that have been serving for a long time, I'm serving 5, 10, sometimes 20 years, 20 plus years, all they know is the military. And when they try to come back, it's hard for them to transition back into civilian life. So, what Michael hoped to do is try to give them another purpose through agriculture.
Hmm.
Um, it's more of a slow down pace of life. Oftentimes we hear stories from our membership who, helps with PTSD, helps them handle, any kind of stress that they have, anxiety, helps them, kind of deal with any issues that they may still have that they still may be dealing with from their military service.
Hmm.
So it helps target that issue, but also helps target the issue of we're losing farmers every year here in the U.S. and military service members help fill in that gap. Um, Michael, when he started in 2009, it started in California, and since then has branched out to a nationwide membership with almost 30 state chapters as well. So we've been around for 17 years, and we're still growing steadily
That's
every year.
that's wonderful. I think for all of the reasons you've listed, but I think the perhaps the slower pace of life, feeling more connected to nature,
Yep.
I think it does draw a lot of veterans toward agriculture. What are some other reasons you think farming may resonate with them?
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of the skills that our members learn in the military transfer well into the farm.
Okay.
Like you gotta stay with the strict schedule,
Hmm.
not afraid to get your hands dirty.
Hmm.
You gotta adapt to various situations that may not go your way. And a lot of those skills from the military, they work well on the farm as well. So it's familiar in a way for a lot of our members. And so it they're naturally drawn to it, as well as it gives them another way to continue to serve their nation and their local communities. So they take great pride in the products that the produce that they,
Hmm.
may grow on their farm, the livestock, or whatever they may sell at farmers markets or just to their neighbors.
What challenges do they often face when starting a farm?
Yeah, a lot of challenges is they don't know where to get started.
Hmm.
Um, they we have some members who, like I said before, don't have any experience at all. So they don't know how to, get a farm loan, how to apply for a
Hmm.
loan, what kind of programs they should apply for, what they want to grow. It's every member has their own specific need, and we try to help them with whatever they ask of us. So if, for example, if let's say a member doesn't know what they want to grow, we help them narrow it down to what best suits their needs, what they want to do, as well as best suits their environment. Someone in Maine can't may not be able to grow the same thing as someone in Texas or
Right.
Arizona, you
Hmm.
know, etc. So a lot of challenges, they're just they don't know what's available. They don't
Hmm.
know what they can apply for. They don't know about programs that want veterans to join them, that offer stipends, that offer housing for them,
Hmm.
gives them incentives to get into agriculture. So they just a lot of it is just they don't know what's there. So we help them pave the path for
Hmm.
them and help them figure out on their own as they go.
That's amazing. I mean, that's a wide breadth of services and
Yes.
support that y'all offer. Digging into that a little bit more, can you share what are some of the more popular programs that you have?
Yes. So we have two main programs that are our most popular. First is the Fellowship Fund program. It's an annual grant program that our members apply for every year. It opens in January and closes in mid-February. And what it is they apply, they have to submit a business plan. They have to fill out a whole application, and if awarded, they receive anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000 thanks to our funders
Hmm.
to help them purchase supplies for their farming operations. These supplies can be fencing, hay, any kind of feed, whatever they need to help them get to that next level for
Okay.
their operation. So we've been doing it for since 2011, and this past May we gave away almost $500,000 thanks
Oh,
to our
wow.
membership, thanks to our funders,
Hmm.
to help our members fund their operations. So it's a very popular program. We have a lot of members who apply multiple times they every year. If they didn't get awarded first year, they try again. And it's also, and one thing that I like to iterate to our membership is great practice as well. Because we have people review their applications along with their business plans. And I always tell them, use it as practice to develop your business plan. Even if you don't think you'll be awarded that year, you don't think your application is strong, just use it to get a free review of your business
Hmm.
plan.
That's a
And
great point because, as you said, they could also use that to go after different sorts of funding, maybe going and talking
yes,
to a bank to get a loan from a bank or USDA or some other means. So yeah, that's a great point.
yes. So there's the fellowship fund, and then we also have the Homegrown by Heroes label. It's a label that our members can put on their products. It shows it's better owned, better produced.
Hmm.
Helps them try to increase their market access with their consumer base. Helps them show, like, for example, let's say you're walking through a farmer's market and you see that label. If a veteran sees that, that's a good conversation starter.
Hmm.
Say, "Oh, I'm a veteran. Here's my product. This is where I grow." Helps them reach a new consumer base that for those that want to support not only their local farmers but their local veterans. We have around 25 co-branded labels with various state departments of ags. And yeah, it's a great program for our members to again show pride in their products and
Hmm.
help increase their market access. And we're also partnered with Market Maker to help them use that label for an online directory and
Oh, okay.
kind of showcase their products and sell to their local communities.
Okay. So you had talked about how Farmer Veteran Coalition got its start in California. Now it's across the country. Are all of those resources available nationwide? Are they limited to certain states?
Our resources are available nationwide,
Okay.
in every state and territory. Um, we have, like I said, close to 30 state chapters. Or we're looking to add more, but yeah, our services are offered nationwide to
Hmm.
whoever wants to reach out to us. It's free to join. We don't charge our membership anything.
How does someone become a member?
Yeah, just simply go to our website. It's www.farmvetco.org. And there's a button on our website to join. You don't have to be a veteran to join,
Okay.
but our services are exclusive for veterans.
Okay.
And we use ID.me to verify that you are a veteran.
Hmm.
And then so you submit your DD 214. And then after that, we send you a membership card with your number on it. And then that's about it. It's pretty simple, straightforward. We have a strong staff that keeps in touch with our membership to get them whatever they need. And yeah, and after that, they just let us know what they need, and we help them with however way we can.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's very easy to join. And like I say, there's a lot of free programs that we have, not just with Fellowship Fund and Home My Heroes. We have a lot of discount partners as well that offer discounts to our members.
One reason I wanted to have this conversation is because our audience includes many women involved in agriculture. Are you seeing more women veterans becoming farmers and ranchers?
Yes, we do have we are having more women veterans join us and become farmers and ranchers. And that number has steadily been growing more and more every year. It's a great sight to see.
How does the Farmer Veteran Coalition help create opportunities for women?
Yeah, mainly through our programs, like I said,
Hmm.
the Fellowship Fund program and Homegrown by Heroes label. We have many recipients that are women that are awarded not only through the um, the funds, the $1,000, 5,000, but also through our Geared to Get program, partnered with Kubota. We've given away
Hmm.
tractors as well to many women veterans. And we have a new program that we've been implementing the past few years, Women of FEC, where we try to reach out to more of our women veterans to reach out to them and see what they need, what kind of challenges that they may be facing,
Hmm.
and help them overcome them.
Okay. You've undoubtedly met many incredible producers through your work. Can you share one or two success stories that have really stood out to you?
Yeah, there's a few that come to mind. One good thing that comes with this job is I get to do feature stories for our
Right.
newsletter. And so there's two that come to mind. One is her name's Danielle Jent. She's a U.S. Navy veteran and owner of Full Stem Ahead Flower Farm in Maine. What I like about her story is that she had no plans to get into agriculture whatsoever. But when she did, she pursued it with much determination.
Hmm.
She completed the Boots to Bushels and Boots to Business programs up in Maine, became a Master Gardener through the University of Maryland, worked with a mentor to help build her business plan, as well as continuing her education through Cornell, and went to many conferences to learn about how to get into agriculture. What she does is she grows flowers on her farm and sells them to her consumers for birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, proms, weddings, you name it. She's also a fellowship fund recipient thanks to Kubota Tractor Corporation and was able to purchase a tractor. And that tractor helped her increase the amount of work that she could do in literally half the time.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
the best thing about her story is that she quotes her journey into agriculture is she didn't seek flower farming. Flower farming found her. She
Mm,
loves to seeing the reactions from people that she
mhm,
gives whenever she hands them flowers. She grows, she says she puts a lot of love into growing those flowers and she likes transferring that into the people or events that those flowers are for. So her story is really great.
that is a great story.
And I do have one more if you don't mind.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
Yes, April Smyrna. She's a Air Force veteran in Alaska,
Okay.
and the owner of Growing Roots Farm. So hers is pretty similar to Danielle is that she served for 29 years and was stationed in a lot of different places before
Hmm.
finally settling down in Alaska, of all places. And the name Growing Roots Farm comes from her and her husband finally settling down in one spot. So they grow around 80 chickens year round, as well as a lot of vegetables, sweet corn, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, you name it.
Hmm.
She's a fellowship fund awardee thanks to an individual donor. And through those funds, she was able to purchase a 2,500-gallon water holding tank. So she uses that tank to, collect rainwater and they use it to gravity feed their off-grid drip irrigated high tunnel.
Okay.
And thanks to the tank, what used to take 2 hours to water every day, now it's practically hands-free for them. And whenever I featured her in our newsletter a while back, I asked her about, what are her thoughts on women in agriculture? And she likes to relate to her duties as a mom.
Mm,
She believes that one of her main jobs is to show her kids how to take care of themselves. She wants to show them, how to grow their own food, how to nourish their bodies, and to
mhm,
know, what their food comes from. And so to her, it's a simple concept, but it's often overlooked by a lot
mhm,
of people. And she wants to make sure that her children know about that very important
mhm,
aspect of life. And she believes that women are a natural part of agriculture. And the more our kids see us growing and experience that alongside us, perhaps the more they will remember and potentially appreciate it.
mm,
So she understands the basic necessities of life and growing her own food, and she wants to pass that along to her children as well.
mhm.
April's story is great, and I loved writing every part of it. And it was fun just spreading it with our membership and sharing it with others as well.
Well, thank you for sharing those. Those were both great stories, and I bet that
Thank
is a
you.
fun part of your job, getting to do the success stories and hearing how those veterans have taken the the different programs that FVC offers and has really been able to implement them and change their lives and their businesses.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost in all the work that we do here in the office. So whenever I do these stories, it helps me remember what I'm doing the work for, who I'm doing it
Right.
for.
Yes. Yeah. I could see exactly where it would. It's kind of that the why
Yes,
behind all your work.
absolutely.
If someone listening today wants to learn more, where should they start?
Check out our website, farmveco.org. You can follow us on Facebook, Farmer Veteran Coalition. We're on Instagram as well, Twitter or X, LinkedIn, YouTube.
Mhm.
We upload a lot of our webinars on YouTube. Um, and you can also reach out to us via email, support@farmveco.org, or call us 855-FCFarm. Call us, reach out to us which way you want, and let us know how we can help you. We'd be happy to help out any veterans that want to get into agriculture.
And for someone that's wanting to stay informed about upcoming opportunities, all of those ways that you shared, that's the way they can contact you and find out about any opportunities that may be out there.
Yes, just contact us and follow us on Facebook. That's our main platform that we like to
Hmm.
use. So it's a great way to keep in touch with what we got going on.
Wonderful. Well, Diego, thank you so much for joining me today to have this conversation. And I wanted to share on a personal note, I really admire what you all do. I'm a Gold Star sibling. My brother died on his second tour in Iraq, and I have stayed in contact with some of his brothers from the Army, and all of them, some of all of them are doing well now. Some of them did struggle at first, and it's always very heartwarming to see organizations such as Farmer Veteran Coalition, all the work that you do for veterans, the work you do to support them, and to help them to grow, and in this case, grow into agriculture. But I applaud you all for your efforts.
Thank you for sharing that. I have a lot of friends who served in the military as well, and this job has helped me grow a greater appreciation for agriculture and as well as for those that serve our nation. So thank you.
Yeah. Annie's Project and Farmer Veteran Coalition both demonstrate the power of community and education in helping farmers succeed. Organizations like Farmer Veteran Coalition remind us that agriculture is strengthened when we help people find community, mentorship, and practical support. Whether you're leaving military service, considering a career in agriculture, or looking for ways to support those who have served, we hope today's conversation encourages you to explore the many resources available. Thanks for listening to Rooted and Ready from Annie's Project. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who may benefit from this conversation. Until next time, stay rooted, stay ready, and keep growing.